Hey everybody. Finally give you a heads up where we're heading this weekend. Like I said earlier, it is a points race for Cratersville, but the rules after Cratersville is you get one wipe, one race that doesn't count for the points races. This will be me and Scott's, but I still think we're holding 1-2 in points right now. But where we are heading is we are heading to New York, to Allegheny Memorial Speedway for the Bill and Betty Layfield Memorial, 19th, I think it is, they said. We're going to run up there. It's a money show. They don't tell you whose the money show is. It is whose ever class brings in the most carts that night. Don't know much about the track. It's a 8th mile, a lot more banked than Cratersville is. We have a buddy of ours that races up there, Josh. He's been helping us out a lot, getting us kind of base set up, stuff like that. They have a lot more different rules than we do down here. They run I think it's Extreme Budget Predator class, I think some people call it. Your frame's got to be at least 15 years old. You have to run Burris 11s. You can't have side panels over 8 inches, I think it is. You have to run with your fuel tank on. Can't have an 1/8 inch hole drilled in it. You have to run a max torque clutch with a 12-tooth driver. And I think it's between 51 and 57 or 59, something like that. For the rear gear, you're allowed to run. You're not allowed to run any bodies on these things at all. Has to be open nose front, which that's why you've seen our carts with no noses, no bodies on them. I think that's mainly the main rules out there. I think it's 370 is the minimum weight, 370, 375, something like that. I went and had it rescaled, weighed in on it. I was at 380, I think it is, so I'm 10, 20 pounds above. Not too upset about that. But that is where we're heading. We're leaving Friday. It's a 6-hour drive, 6.5-hour drive for us to get over there. Scott, me, and Dad are all going. Dad said he has to come with us because he can't let us rum-dums alone up there. Plus, we're going to need somebody to get us going. It is a 50-lap race. So that's going to be an interesting one. I know I've been preparing for it, working out a lot more, trying to get better shape, to last longer in a cart, not be so worn out. But we've went through and changed all bearings, throttle cables, brake lines, anything that could break or get worn out, we've went through and redone. Because if it's a 50-lap race, I'm going to guess it's going to be a battle of attrition by that point. We've had to get a few things, borrow off of people. Burris 11s, around here, you can't find Burris 11s anywhere. Scott was able to find some on a guy on Facebook Marketplace and was able to order them in. We had one full set plus 3 tires, so we have to borrow a left front off of our buddy Josh from up there. Then they made mandatory race receivers, one-way race receivers, which we don't run down here, and we've never ran. Me and Scott haven't before, so we got lucky enough. We had a couple of buddies from down here letting us borrow theirs for the weekend. And trying to think what else they got going on up there. They race early. I think gates open 10. Practice starts at noon. Yeah, I think noon. Then they are racing at 2 o'clock, I think it is. They do time trials for the heats, which is going to be something new for me and Scott. Never done that. So it's going to be an interesting one. We figured we'd branch out for that one, and we have one other race we're doing this year, and I'll tell you now, because we decided we're going to do it. We are going to go up to, I think, northern Ohio here, northwest, east, northeast. Clyde, we're going to do the street racing up there. Never done street racing in our life before. It's during Clyde's Fair. They shut down their town and they put a street race right in the middle of town, which a few of our friends go out there and do it every year. We're going to take our old school vintages out there, and they have a vintage class out there. It's an exhibition race. You just go out there for fun. We're going to take our super stocks out there and go at it and see what we can do. Never done a vintage race on asphalt. Never raced asphalt ever before. Dad's done it a few times back in the day, so he's another one that we got to track or bring along with us, because he's going to have to tell us what we need to do, how we need to do it, and how to get faster, because we only know how to turn left, not that right stuff. I'm not used to that yet. So, but we got a few other things we got to get done in these carts. I'm just tying up the loose ends, and hopefully we should be ready. Get everything packed up. We're taking a spare cart with us because we don't want to travel 6 hours up to New York and have something happen and be done for the whole night. We'd rather just throw the spare one in there and get going. We don't have enough money to run new carts, so ours are automatically 15s. I have a 2006, and Scott's got a 2007, I think it is. So we're both fine with that in the years and stuff like that. So we got to thank a few people. Beerly Well Drilling, those guys, they were gracious enough to sponsor us for this weekend to help us out get up to there. Calvinator Motors, Justin and Kevin, those boys, they was able to get us set up, and they gave us a spare Predator motor because we didn't have one straight out of box. We had the two that we have, what we got on our carts. We didn't have a spare one in case something happened, so he got us one, or he was letting us borrow one for this week in case something happens. And you got to thank those guys for getting everything we got and getting the parts and stuff we need, and everything from there. So I'll hopefully get some photos, videos popped up quick while we're there here on TikTok. YouTube won't be as done until later on I get back. But hopefully, I'm hoping if I can do what I do here, I'm hoping I can pull a top 5. I'd be happy with top 5. Want to win, that'd be great. Top 5, top 3. I know they pay top 3. So if I can get top 3, I'd be happy as none other. But at least get out there and get on a new track, be perfect. So that's what's going on. What we're doing this weekend. And it'll be an interesting race. So, hey, appreciate everybody. See ya.